Hello, my name is Troy, and I'm the founder of Axiom. It's a new project on the Internet Computer Protocol. Actually, we've been building it for 15 months, and what we have here, I'm very proud of, and that is pretty fucking close to a alpha launch. We're 2 weeks to a month away from launching. Actually, on a canister right now, this application is running on my Mac. So I have Visual Studio here and DFX running, and it is running on the Mac. Okay, so let me just, before I show you the truth feed here and how it works, I'll just really quickly go through a slide deck here. There we go, to the start of the slide deck. And Axiom, the free thought network. Okay, why I built it. I built it because free speech is in danger in many countries. I live in Canada. It's hanging on here, but I hear threats. The UK, apparently there's over 3,000 people arrested for social media posts in the last year in the UK. Germany's been arresting people lately for social media posts. It's quite bad. So I think that this quote here by George Orwell says it all, from 1984. Freedom is the freedom to say that 2 + 2 make 4. If that is granted, all else follows. So that, in a nutshell, is why I built Axiom. I built it so there's one platform. No matter what shit goes down, there's one platform, there's one network where a person can, if he wants to use a VPN, whatever, but he can log on, have a pseudonym, and say whatever he wants to say. Because it's that free speech that the government doesn't want you to say that often needs said the most. Okay, what is Axiom? I'm just gonna not waste time with these slides. You can read them, pause, and you can pause and read them if you want. But I'm gonna cover them in another video, so I'm just gonna breeze through this and then get to the demo. The one thing I did want to ask of you, I like this little tagline here. Axiom, the free thought network, introduces proof of thought. Mine crypto with your mind. So that's basically saying our token is the Acorn token, and it drops 12,000 acorns drop every day, and they're paid out to the people that participate the most, that are adding the most value, and they get paid in acorns. Okay, so really, actually, it was the Steemit project, Steem token. It was the first, blogging is the new mining was their motto. It's you, instead of proof of work for Bitcoin, it was basically proof of blogging, and you get paid in Steem. And I took a lot of ideas from Steem, and then its fork was Hive. I took a lot of ideas from Tagger on ICP, and took some stuff from Reddit. Basically, I took a lot of ideas and and things I've learned since I've been in crypto since 2011, and I was in Eagle before crypto existed. But anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is I took the best ideas and I put them into Axiom, and I think people are going to be happy about that, because it's going to be a functional DApp that the economics really make sense in it, and you're gonna love it. So after you see the demo, I would love for people to join my OpenChat community. It's free to join the first channel. Just get in there, ask questions. That would be effing awesome. So Axiom.info is going to be the website for the application itself. As soon as that's on a canister operating, like I said, in 2 weeks or a month, that domain name will point there, Axiom.info. Axiom.show is kind of the marketing wing. That's a personal website, and we'll be marketing there, and other people that want to be, affiliates and make ICP, and earn ICP by growing the network, can use that site too for their videos and stuff. So Axiom.show is kind of like a decentralized video. We'll be using YouTube and Rumble and stuff, but I mean, anybody can post a video there to market their content for Axiom. And then we have a Telegram group, which would be cool if you joined too. Okay, so there's the link for Telegram, or just search out Axiom on Telegram. But the main thing is to join the OpenChat. Then you're using ICP. If you're not in ICP already, you're going to learn how to use ICP when you join OpenChat. So click that, or scan that, and you're in like Flynn. Okay, so let's actually, I was right there. Let's go over to localhost, and we're already logged in as Bob. Good old Bob and Alice and Charlie and Dave are some of the fake users I have logged in here. This is what I call the truth feed, or just the feed. It's I plugged in a bunch of sample hypotheses. That's the plural. So each hypothesis is here. Some examples. Let's see here. The basically every user, every member can vote true, false, or I don't know on every hypothesis. Okay, and you can also view the evidence, and I'll show you that a little bit later. You can view the evidence, and it measures the members vote here. This first one, I'm going to vote on existence exists, and I exist being conscious of existence. That is true and pretty cool. That existence probably exists, and it's not a simulation, I guess. But even if it was a simulation, I guess there would have to be some existence to make that simulation. So existence still exists, which is pretty fucking cool that existence does exist. Anyway, yeah. Okay. The pyramids in Egypt were built by humans more than 10,000 years ago. Bob, I'm using Bob right now. He's going to say, I don't know. So we have 2 members saying true, and 3 members saying I don't know. Shows the percentages there. The third hypothesis is Bitcoin, BTC, has been hijacked by evil people who destroyed its efficacy as digital cash. Bob thinks that is true. 4-1. Somebody thinks it's false. Okay. The Internet Computer ICP is the only blockchain where you can build an unstoppable decentralized application like Axiom 100% on-chain. True. And Axiom is going to be 100% on-chain. Front end, back end, all the user data, all the pictures and everything you post, it's going to be on-chain and can't be taken down. Dogs are man's best friend. Totally true. 4 to 1 is 80% to 20%. Must be a cat lover there. The 20%. It's going to be interesting. Something like that. What it's going to poll at? If it's not just me, my fake users. The Pfizer vaccine for COVID-19 was safe and effective. I would say that is false. If you're vaccinated, please don't be triggered. But you might want to read The Real Anthony Fauci by your new health guy down there, Kennedy. He wrote that good book. Okay, fluoride in drinking water lowers IQ. I don't know if that is true or false. Snake Luma is stupid. That's something about math I don't understand. Somebody else posted this hypothesis. I'm going to say I don't know. And lastly, on July 20th, 1969, mankind landed and walked on the surface of the moon. I think that is true. Now, let us look at the evidence. Okay, so we're going to show you how the evidence works. So when I clicked on that hypothesis about the moon landing, it opens up the whole page for the hypothesis, and all the evidence is underneath it. Okay, I call this here the true false line here, the line between the true and false arguments. Here on the left, all the true evidence for true is laid out, and here on the right, the evidence for false is laid out. There's one other output here that shows more details. It's not just the popular vote, the member vote. It's also the token vote. So on Axiom, the higher your hypothesis goes on the truth feed, the higher it goes up in the feed, the more acorns it will earn. Okay, so there's two ways. There's two factors for the algorithm to push that hypothesis up or down on the feed, and that is the democracy, straight democracy, one member, one vote, and that's measured on the left here. And then it's plutocracy or capitalism. It's stake-weighted token voting. So the more tokens you have, the more influence you have over how high that hypothesis that you agree with or you wrote personally. You can upvote your own content on Axiom. That's one thing I've found irritating, and I think it holds the blockchain Hive and Steam it back as it was always a faux pas. Is that the word? Taboo. It was always a taboo, and you were if you voted up your own content, you were ridiculed, and if you're doing it all the time, you were lashed out against, actually. So I disagree with that for economic reasons, and that's one of the things I improved off of Hive and Steam, and that is to give a reason for people to stake and to hold acorns, and that is that they can have more influence over the platform. So yeah. So anyway, I covered that as 50% and 50% of the algorithm, like to up and down vote, is 50% is democracy, 50% is stake-weighted voting. Okay, so that is that. Now, I think I covered the evidence about the moon landing. I actually learned a lot by researching to make these posts. It was kind of cool. I've always figured, okay, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they landed on the moon and walked on the moon, but now I'm I'm 99.99%. sure that they landed on the moon. Just looking at the evidence against it, the same it was false, and then the debunking of that evidence was pretty logical to me. So yeah, I think we landed on the moon. So that's cool that we did that, right? Way to go, Team Humanity! Woo! Okay, so yeah, so that's that. As far as like I said, the main core of the site. I want to show you everything else in other videos. We got how to post evidence. I can show you that. Why not? I'll just show you the options and stuff. So, well, actually, to post a hypothesis, it's pretty simple. We'll do that first. Here we go. To post a hypothesis, you have to choose the field that you're going to cover. So the field it's going to be in. We'll discuss fields in the next video. But basically, you just choose the field. This one's archaeology. You have to be subscribed to the field. I copied Reddit a lot for how that's laid out, like different subreddits. The difference here, I would say the improvement would be you don't control your own. Nobody controls a subreddit or a field on Axiom. Nobody controls the field just because they created the field. We're going to start off with maybe 10 or 20 fields, but then, yeah, users can create their own fields also. But you don't control it like you do on Reddit. It's just open to everybody, and we have moderation. It's a decentralized moderation mechanism, decentralized moderation system, which I'm really effing proud about. I can't wait to show that to you. It's very anarchistic, like it works with pure freedom. No employees, just everybody is involved, and it works perfectly, I think. Well, it'll be tested, right? This is an experiment. It'll be tested. So fields, yeah, you just type in your hypothesis here, whatever you wanna say. It's free thought platform. So then yeah, we have the different fields, which it's taking a while to load here. Yeah, the different fields. And I think there's a few pages of them, but that doesn't matter, I guess. And what was I going to show you? Oh, I was going to show you the options for posting. Say I wanted to post some evidence in this Bitcoin argument or hypothesis that Bitcoin's been hijacked, and I go over to view evidence, and I go over to post evidence. So you see that it says true here. I've already voted true, but I could click that again and change my vote if I wanted to and vote false or vote I don't know, right? So anyway, go back to voting true, and I'm going to say post evidence. Now, hopefully I have some acorns in this Bob's, and Bob has acorns. He wants to, post a hyperlink. Here we go. His evidence is going to be hijacking Bitcoin.com. And it's going to say hijacking Bitcoin. Okay, that's the anchor text, and that's the... Now, if I wanted to, I could post a note too along with that, or I could post a picture along with that if I wanted to put the book cover or just some sort of evidence that's some sort of graphic or whatever, right? You can post whatever you want. You can post a some sort of a link to a medical paper or stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not going to post a picture. I'm not going to post... Oh, by the way, everything costs acorns to... Oops. Yeah, that wanted me to search a picture there. But everything costs acorns, so a note's 1 acorn. If you wanted to extend the note to a longer paper, it's three acorns. Just click that. A link. I think it's when we launch the site. I think it'll be 5 acorns, not 10. And we also have to figure out how much cycles are costing. Whether that picture is going to be, to post a picture, it might be 5 acorns, not 10. But anyway, we're going to figure out the costing, and everything's adjustable based on economics. It's really cool that way. Yeah, so we're going to not post a picture. We're going to not post a note. And we're going to see if we have enough acorns to... Oh, it's saying I have to select a side. Okay, so I'm going to say that this evidence is going to be on the true side of the hypothesis. And we're going to preview our evidence. Basically, there's our evidence there. It's a link. And we're going to check this, check this. We're going to post with 10 acorns. Do I have 10 acorns? I have 10 acorns. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to click refresh, because it's not yet putting that evidence right underneath the hypothesis right away. But come on, boys. Come on. There it is. Woo! So we have the hypothesis hijacking of Bitcoin. It was hijacked, blah, blah, blah. That's the hypothesis. We have some evidence for true. That's the whole book. I just, I was being lazy there and just posted the whole book as evidence. But, it's that might get votes. That might not get votes. But, it's probably better to put specific points as evidence, right? So, yeah. Okay. Let's just close with this little code. Please join our Axiom community on OpenChat, and thank you very much for listening to that whole video. I hope you're as a tenth of excited about Axiom as I am. I hope you come and join the community, get to know me. My name is Troy. Ask me anything, and I'll be an open book about this project. As you can see, I'm excited, and I want to share stuff with you. And it's a very low entry. So it's low entry. It's $10 to join, and when we do start selling memberships, it's the basic membership is $10 in ICP, and yeah, okay. Hope to see you out there on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at iBuildFreedom. I'm kind of a mouthy guy about libertarian things, so don't be offended, because because that would be sad. Okay, I'll talk to you later.